Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Smokes towards the pit and the library, perhaps flash over and try and bully the pit. But Magisk is an absolute king of this position. We'll see if he can hold on. Nice kill from him. Only good for one, and Simple with the P250 will start to do work here.
That's basically what opened up the site. So Simple to hold off toward the pit now with the plant down in. A little bit deeper, he can still see it. Zeus will sit right on top of it. They even smoke it off on their side to try and get the CTs closer, but Simple has vision and all three coming from his position. He'll call that out. Zeus tries to get above the smoke and deep inside of the site. It's an easy rotation back out into position for Electronic as well. So Device gone. He wants to hold on to the armor, and it's going to be the round to NaVi.
Grenades to follow at logs. It's all pretty standard stuff, and so is that as Device waits for the shot towards middle. Takes down Flamey, 5 on 4, and you can see him reposition. That's really key. Falls back to a more defensive line as his job is done at this point. Doesn't have to work too hard. Set the crossfires up and use the man advantage.
Device holding near to the smoke. So Astralis looking to get on the board. First gun round, Dupree, speaking of smokes, used a very narrow margin, a gap in his toward the wall to catch out Zeus going toward Cubby. Device can't find the shot toward Quad, but he'll relocate quickly, as Dupree has to be a little bit cautious given how much ammo he's dispelled, but he will relocate toward the library. Electronic, though, his timing is actually not bad here because he's going to beat Dupree in position, who's not going to know that he's there. He will now, but Bomb was already heading back down toward the bottom side of middle. This opens up the option to try and wrap to B through CT spawn, split the site. Given that he only found one kill, there's still a man down, however. And Edward on 2 HP. He doesn't want to overcommit to that idea. So back toward A with 28 seconds. 3 AKs. Magisk again, the one to hold inside of pit. Device above on a box with the AWP. He'll wait for them to enter and very cleanly and clearly take down Electronic. I say clearly because no flashes and nothing in his eyes this time either. It's pretty straightforward, but watch out for Simple because he's, again, a man who can turn a situation on its head. Magisk has other ideas, and it takes his head off. 3-1. It was the hand cannon. Back through the holes of the apartments. It's Electronic and Edward to work together. Magisk again has to play off pit, and Dupree will be the man down below him in mini. He has to watch when they drop. He just doesn't want to peek too early. Dupree gets the shot at Edward. They now, though he's there, that's Magisk's call to action. He goes back out, checks quad, allows Dupree a better position, but 10 HP for Simple on the AWP against Glaive. It's got to be Zeus that opens the site, and I say that, he nearly does. Found Dupree, but the response was swift. Those two playing off each other, Magisk and Dupree very well in the pit.
Conversation to win this one, you know, it's kind of strange how Counter-Strike can turn on a dime like that. But either way, 30 seconds now, as remember, this is the force buy from NaVi. Perfect incendiary there from Dupree. That's going to buy Magisk a boatload of time here. And the bomb goes down. They're looking very comfortable. They've got a great setup on the A side. Magisk especially, always such a safe pair of hands in that pit area. I don't think there's any chance. I think he'll save that AWP again. Electronic will have a desperate push solo towards the A side there, and Simple again has to save the AWP. No real choice. But just a fall back, and he might not even survive here. He knows he has to fight a little bit, so he's going to go for his first kill. Probably drop back and reposition.
Ooh, I thought he hit that.
We can actually see the live reactions, because that was quite a weird moment. It happens way too often in Pro CS, stabbing at teammates, but either way, Device should be able to hold on to this one. Doesn't have to challenge again. Minecraft's getting a little bit dicey, but Magisk holds on, and he'll find 3 kills. Bomb down, Simple, no armor, Desert Eagle once again. He hasn't been hit by the enemy, just his teammates have stabbed him in the back. So 74 HP.
Stabbed him in the face, pretty much.
Yeah.
Straight up the stairs.
Look. Oh, look, what's he up to? Yeah. Hello?
They're
trying to do the timer again.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah, I was just looking at the time too. No, 2 seconds. Okay. That freezes.
They were just looking at him.
This is actually a really cool detail, actually.
Yeah.
So it freezes the time that was left in the round when it concludes
Sure.
on the FACEIT HUD.
That's
so
right, yes.
it froze at 2 seconds. So they didn't quite get it. So full execution on B. One man in the site only, and the next closest is on Speedway, and the man in the site is completely blind, smoked off his glaive, but he still manages, with a bit of luck, to be precise, to find Electronic, and very well done, and struck back. He gives them the advantage, despite that they've lost the site. That is a tremendous job, being smoked off, Molotovs through, pushes and gets a kill.
It's a ballsy one, but it definitely works out for him. It's going to be a 4 versus 3 now. 1 kit available, Device waiting for his chance of the AWP on the railings. They can't really push forward until that smoke's down. They will throw a smoke in turn back towards Banana, flash through, and really have to get their skates on right now as time is ticking away.
Shot Flamey takes out Majisk. He's following it up. Simple now left behind the pillar, has the advantage because of his teammates' good work. Although Dupree's able to push him out, take him down low enough and get the kill. Smoke to cover it off. Can't stick the plan, but knows that Edward thinks that he will, given the tap, given the fake. But looks for the kit. So they're getting more and more passive on the NaVi side, but in doing so, they have 4 players on the A site. So keep that in mind. Crossfires, therefore, become very promising. Forces Electronic's hands. He's going to get a kill before going down. Stays in the flames. Nearly gets away with the second one as well before Xyp9x can capitalize. But here we go. This is exactly it with the stack. Simple! Uncharacteristic to miss shots that close. And suddenly the round turns, and it's Astralis that have a 2-on-1 versus Edward. But look at the HP. Bomb's not yet planted. He knows it. He's going to try and capitalize. He's got the call that the damage was done, but Dupree, perfect with his gun, makes it 8-8. Simple. Ooh, good shot. Goodness gracious. Comes around the corner and Glaive gone. Might do it again as well. Same, more similar angle, I should say, but couldn't quite collect this time nonetheless. NaVi with the opening kill and good starts. 50 HP left for Simple. A little bit of blood left on the wall. It's fine. He doesn't need a band-aid. It's not that much blood. My flash from Majisk back toward the pit and allows Xyp9x in. Smoke down nade. The reticle, or rather, I shouldn't say reticle, the particles of the nade combined with the edge of the smoke, and he failed to see Simple in the corner. It's suddenly causing the round to fall apart because bomb is down. Dupree has to go back for it in a 1 versus 4, 35 seconds to work with. AK in hand, more so than any weapons on the opposing side, but they're going to bait each other into it.
No one there to receive.
It was Simple that was boosted last time as well on the M4. And you're right, he was hesitant and backed off it at the exact second they entered, which cost them. Smokes go down, flashes as well. Oh, missed shot from Simple this time. Gets baited out the second one. So 2 shots on the op missing, and then a flash thrown. He's got to give up position. Glaive takes the helm. They aren't committing to this, however. They've still got bomb toward the mid position. Device getting flamey. Glaive gets Edward. That opens up options on both sides of the map. And if Device wants to hold off the arch, it's going to completely leave B wide open.
Oh, what?
Simple. This is a horrible round. 3 shots missed. Second one was a fair enough, a decent shoulder peek, although there was still a broad target, and that one was just a clean miss.
Yeah, well, not looking his best in the second half. I have to say, it wouldn't have won them the round, but still, him going down is always going to be a bit of a problem. The AWP is recovered, though, by Electronic, I'll say that much. Zeus holding the graveyard now. They've got to hold on to their weapons. Remember, as I mentioned, this is breaking point now, and I think Astralis, they could justify a couple of guys hunting for at least one of these kills, but very strong positions at this point. AWP in the pits, the other player in towards the graveyard. They're definitely going for it. Will they be able to find the frags? That is another question. Oof, now Electron giving up his position. I don't think he'll be long for this world. He will have one nice shot there, maybe another. Punish him, Glaive. There we go.
I thought he might get him through the wall there. The nade just detonated. Smokes go down. That nade wasn't quite as pretty as it catches off a rather awkward portion of the map and those hitboxes that do exist, the collisions that exist on those windows. Zeus takes care of Majisk as he pops back out. Remember, this is the round that weighs heavy on the NaVi chances.
Oof,
and they, with 22 seconds, are backing off. I don't even think they're going to bother.
Yeah,
keep the bomb back towards spawn, keep the guns up, because money starts to deteriorate at this point.
Yeah. Well, let it get to 14-14, and then it's all to play for at the end. Simple holds them off the incendiary towards the apartments, perfectly timed. They were all there. And now they just have to wait until the flames go down. Flash will go out. But can they really do anything with this? Such a defensive hold from the CTs as well. I don't think that flash will do much for them. Electronic protected by the smokes almost. And he can hear them all in the pits. Just going to bide his time.
Electronic certainly does hear them down there. Spots them as well jumping. Did he not? He may not have seen them, because now he looks over and spots 3 of them. Thankfully, okay, Simple's going to get both. He'll fire through one into the other. That works out fine. Electronic won't be selfish. They just want to achieve victory, and he's got position still to cover off quad, which includes Majisk. As the bomb plant, not going to happen. It's Xyp9x left against 4, and they know exactly where he is, because Electronic has called this. They're swarming on top of him, and this is now a 1-point game. NaVi leaving it to the last minute. Looks to be A. Single man left over on the B side. That's Device. He'll try and pull rotations. He does actually have 3 players in B currently, and that might be a gamble from NaVi, knowing the fact that Astralis has had most of their success on that side of the map. So it wouldn't take much to necessarily lock them there. If they're already leading that way in their mind, it wouldn't take much utility to convince them, sort of a confirmation bias, if you will.
30 seconds now. They are going to commit towards A, but they haven't got a ton to work with here. One smoke now. deployed on the site. Electronic can hear the footsteps, so call for the rotations. All 5 players from Astralis commits. Who will get the first frag? It's Device with the aforementioned Galil. The bomb should be able to get down pretty comfortably here, but Electronic's still on the site, gets nothing for it. And that should be a save now from the CTs as Device continues to apply the pressure there, holding towards Library. That's going to be round 5 on 2, but Zeus lucky to be alive here, even gets the kill. Device looking for the hat-trick with the Galil there, just to prove a point, but a clean sweep almost from Astralis there. Just Device goes down.
One at Arch, ready to rotate. Zeus is that player. Smoke down, he wants to get a little bit inquisitive as to what's going on the other side of that smoke. Nade will do it instead. Doesn't quite go far enough to do any damage.
This is where it all leads to. Astralis trying to do their best to avoid overtime here. 45 seconds. Looks like a B split to me, or maybe just a B fake. Device will try and bait has some of the attention. He does a corner peek like that just to see if he can get a smoke deployed from the CTs, but they're running out of time. Bomb still towards top and middle. Will it go through the arch towards the B site? Or will this be a complete B fake and they'll make their way back towards A? It looks like it's the latter. 5 players now. They've actually pulled Zeus away from the A side, but it might not matter as Flamey hits the first kill. It's up to him and Electronic now to save the day. But the timing is off, but Dupree doesn't hit the kill.
Zipix dropping in. That could be the end of it as well, because the bomb has to be picked up. They just barely get it. Majiska's able to wrap by the Arch side, thankfully, without being caught. If he was caught, it could have still fallen apart. 5 seconds, bomb goes down, and it's now a subtle situation for NaVi to be in. They've got no kits, they've got armor, they've got decent HP, but they've got to make a play to get toward the site. Edward wants to lead it. Good shot, finds Device. Now their chances increased tremendously because Zipix has only 2 HP. Has to play this perfectly off of his teammate. Majiska up above. Zipix does exactly that. Steps out, clutches it, and it is 1-0 for Astralis and a 16-14 score over NaVi.
It looked like they were rumbled there. It seemed like it was over and NaVi were going to take us to overtime, but Majisk finds a few very good trades there.